Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us at the Agile Coaching Clinic. Now we get to share. So I'm going to go ahead and pick on the beginning and intermediate team. What did you learn?
In case you guys forgot, I put it here. I'm sharing it.
Wow, he made it easy for you guys. Come on, Joe. Aren't you supposed to make him, suffer a little bit?
Yeah, but some are newbies, so.
Talk to us. Unmute yourself. Courage. All right, that was pretty good. That was pretty good, Joe. I thought that was a great.
Yeah, they're a shy group today.
What I will say, I don't think any of these were my questions, but I would state that you guys have created a great space and forum to really talk through some of the items that are top of hand that we experience in our day-to-day. It's also proven to be a good space for those that are transitioning into new roles or just want to learn more about what's in the space. So I know I enjoyed hearing, sharing, and just, quality time being spent. And so I want to recognize you guys for the work you're doing. I know you've been doing it for a while. It's my first time, but to have that commitment from Rick, you and your coaches to share and provide your insights on a Saturday morning for most of us is wonderful. So thank you.
Way to go,
Awesome.
Joe, Marcelo. Good job.
So yeah, some of the interesting topics that we learned about, like the role of a BA on a Scrum team. I thought that was a good one. And then we talked about Agile transformations.
That's a beginner topic, Agile transformation.
Some people are in it.
No, Rick. Now, seriously, are we going to say that we don't encounter a lot of beginners at it?
I don't know. Yeah. True.
Just
this
saying.
This other one too. Agile in well, it's non-governmental, but more like a non business area, like a nonprofit. Like, how does it work? We were trying to get real life examples. And so we went over that. And then what was the last one? Just new to Agile and how you can develop and what you can do to grow. Joy, you're gonna say something?
No, you were saying which one the last one is. I was like, that was from Bayo, this question. Yeah.
Did I miss anything, guys? Okay.
Got some shy today. I don't know. We have to figure this out.
They're shy. Don't worry. They're just warming up. Next week we'll come in. They're going to be like non-stop talking.
All right.
Can I just jump in?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, well, a big thank you and a big shout out to everyone who contributed. So it was really insightful. I'm new, but I think I probably would love to stay in the intermediate group instead of the beginner group. I kind of enjoyed conversations that were somewhere above my head, but but I enjoyed listening in. So I really learned from the group today, and I want to say thank you. On my own, the question I asked was about how what's the fastest route, and I learned a couple of things. So I'm grateful. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right, the advanced group, talk to us. What did you learn?
I can go. We learn a lot about coaching. We have a lot of good talking points about the different experience from different team members about coaching. I think I learned a lot about what other team members experience as well. So we really have good topics of conversation, and actually I think we're going to continue the conversation after this one. So yeah, I really appreciate the sharing from all these team members and the engagement as well. That was good good discussion.
Beautiful, Jim. Anyone else from the advanced team?
I did promise you I was going to stay on mute, so you guys got to talk, and you know who you are.
And Mr. D, you were contributing a lot.
He's just shy. Once they get to the big crowd here of thousands of people listening, now they somehow become shy.
Yeah, we went pretty deep. Had Mauro sharing some stuff from situational leadership, which was pretty cool. So Michael and I captured that here, and Michael contributed this one article from HBR, which I was not aware of, and I'm going to go read after this. So thank you, Michael. But then we got into coaching, real deep thinking about, coaching and where the people that you're coaching are, and some ideas of, where you might encounter them. Right. But lastly, we digged into that when you're in a coaching interaction, who are the people in the room? Who are the people in the room? Okay, is it just you and whoever you're coaching, or you got these things called the third entity? And so Mauro, I guess, was sharing I'm going to speak on his behalf, is basically these are all the unsaid, unseen, unexposed, ... things that are apparent, involved in the situation, but you don't know what they are yet, and you don't know how they link together. Okay, that's what all the arrows mean. Okay, and how you navigate that interaction. And this is what a very simplified picture of a coaching interaction looks like between you as the coach and the other people in the room, so to speak. And so that's as far as we got before James got cut off. There, I said it.
Yeah, we actually talked about a lot more than that. We didn't draw charts for it, but a lot of the discussion was also dedicated to showing with clear examples how different Scrum guidance, Scrum coaching is from professional coaching, because there is a lot of confusion around that. And you can see in Marcelo's charts, the coachee is the team. And by the way, the interaction that is meant there is not a coaching intervention. It's all kinds of coaching interactions that you're involved with, including scoping, contracting, leading, gathering information, problem identification. There is a lot going on with coaches aside what is usually referred to, understood under coaching interaction, which is actually what people call the intervention. And that's not what coaching is. So when you're a Scrum Master, you do all kinds of different things that are not under the scope of professional coaching, but you're also doing that all day long, day in, day out, from the first coffee at 9 a.m. till the evening, through your behaviors, through your words, through your writings, sometimes through your stepping aside and finding the limits of the system, just being on the edge. Yeah, that alone would deserve several fishbowl sessions just to get the points of view of people. And we also found out that we needed it would be cool if one day we did a set of case analysis. So we look for cases or examples from people's careers and lives, and we discuss them to see what are actually the roles and responsibilities of the coach. So the Scrum coach, depending on the situation they're in. This links back to the situational leadership topic we had earlier in the session. Yep.
Beautiful.
Mauro, when you say professional coaching, what are you talking about?
Professional coaching as the term defined in ICF's professional glossary of terms. So I can send you a link, but professional coaching is a guided conversation, structured conversation with one client dedicated to helping them advance in their issues. It doesn't mean solving them, just making progress in them. That's my own formulation right now out of my pocket. But I would just go to ICF's website and get their definition. That's what professional coaching as a term is. They they came up with a term, and that's where most of the confusion now is around coaching, because back in the 80s and 90s, when Scrum was developed or got published, that thing was not big. No, almost nobody in our community knew about it. It was in very different circles, in management and leadership, executive coaching, maybe presidents got some coaching, etc. Even in self-development circles, that term was not there. Now in the 2020s, there's a big boom. Even coaching, if you go to the conferences, I attend the top 3 big coaching conferences every year. So WBEX and a couple more. So Coaches Rising, for example, they will tell you how exploding their numbers have been in the past 3 to 4 years, because people are aware now of how much added value comes through it, and how much of a scope it covers that cannot be covered by management, by classic management, by problem solving, etc. Yeah, I'll send the link in the chat for the ICS definition.
Okay, yeah, no, I was just curious on your own words on that.
Yeah. I hope the historic explanation I gave for the confusion behind coaching gives sense for why there is this confusion about coaching aspects of a Scrum Masters / Agile coaches role and professional coaching. This didn't exist back in the time when the methods were developed.
Yep.
Beautiful.
So there you go.
So guys, just
Tomorrow, by the way.
a great job sharing. So just please do me a favor, make sure you go to LinkedIn, you like it, you put a comment, the link is on the chat. Also, there's some things coming up on Wednesday, right, Lucille? We have a list of.
Yes. So for next Wednesday, we have Stephanie Silvestre with her topic, breaking glass ceiling with confidence plus humility. So that's her topic, and we also have the link in our post today. So it's free, as in beer, as always. So please register, like our post, and comment, and also you can repost it on to your community.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lucille. And one little point of order about Stephanie, you really want to come and hear her out. She is dynamic. She is engaging. She's super, super smart. Rick used to work with her. She's been part of the Agile community down here for over a decade now, right, Rick? I mean, she was with us at the very first Agile conference. And the reason I point that out is because when Art and I gave our talk at the conference last month, I actually asked who remembers this picture, and I showed a picture. Rick was in the picture about this particular conference, and you know who answered? Stephanie. Stephanie remembered that stuff, and so she's always been a friend of this community. So I want to ask you also, please come show your support for her. Come and join us Wednesday night if you can, okay?
Great. And another thing we should also keep in mind is we are developing a Jira Agile certification. Okay, it's a one-day course that I think a lot of people are looking for. It's like, yes, I want to hire you, but some of you have some Jira experience working with Agile. So we want to give you that capability. So that's coming soon. We're putting it all together. It's going to be, you got Marcelo there really leading the pack to all his experience that he's been doing with that. So please spread the word that that's coming. And I think that's going to add a lot more benefits to the community.
Yep.
So I think that's all we wanted to cover today. For anybody here that came in for the first time, thank you, Lisa, for joining us. We've got a couple other people as well.